MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19 next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 120.
The windup and the 0-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, Dero, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The second baseman, David Brody.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The third baseman, Fred Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. You see the average starting play at 318, 11 home runs, and 37 RBIs. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in the basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Struck him out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Steven Souza will be next. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Fouled off. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Vasquez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Rizzo at third with 2 away. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Christian Vasquez is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Digging in, Chris Sale will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled a ball.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
That's popped up. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Albert Almora stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Devers gloves it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
That evens it up 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
David Bodie would be next. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, David Bodie. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air now, out to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Victor Caratini comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. So far this year against Southpaws, Caratini averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Sale has his target. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. On the season, Caratini comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Kyle.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. And strike 2 swinging.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The right fielder, number 21.
Into the box now, Steven Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Fouled off. Sale into the windup. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Chris Sale. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. The next hub up, Kyle Hendricks. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ball 4. So digging in now, David Bote. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sale sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
A check on first by Sale, and the runner will get back standing. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Grounded up the first baseline. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better a chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Chopped to third, right to Bryant. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. And the throw is in time. Souza is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
2-2. Three and two now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Heath Hembree will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Wilson Contreras.
Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High and deep to center field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Jarrell Cotton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. This pitch is popped up. Bodie is calling for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. In there, a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There's Baez. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 2-0 finish today. The Chicago Cubs claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Kyle Hendricks earned his 9th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Chris Sale was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. Jarrell Cotton closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central. Kyle Hendricks twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading the Cubs to a win over the Red Sox 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Chris Sale took the loss but was electrifying on the mound as he racked up 17 strikeouts in the game. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 6-5. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. The Miami Marlins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Giants 10-8. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. The Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-4. The San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 4-3. Justin Turner had 3 hits on the day, leading the Dodgers to victory over Detroit 6-5. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. The Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. Dane Dunning got his 3rd win this season as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 3-2. Homer Bailey earned win number 7 this season, leading the Twins to the win over the Yankees 3-2. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. The Houston Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-2. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.